open
What the fuck?
I did not open this tab. I don't know.
Okay.
Can anyone give me some ID?
No. Just close
Just
it.
close
Just close it. Here.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the play on the music, folks.
Okay, we can start now. Sorry, I just had to.
You're okay. All right. So beginning from Evie, are you there? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Read the chat.
I am. I was just curious why Evie was mute.
And I said.
This might be really shitty internet Wi-Fi. If I
Okay. Okay. As you guys, coming back from last session, you all were rushed to the theater, to the Church of Saint Taurus, after having Professor Morgana be nearly killed by 2 fake guards. As you guys were brought over to the place, you were explained some of the various different political ranges of what might be going on in the city that could lead to Morgana being attacked, including draconian supremacy, the possibility of people who are against magic specifically attacking her, possibly the factions of Vecna or the Raven Queen being involved, as she had been investigating territories that were theirs, and there was earlier reports of individuals associated with them that were apparently cited at where she was going when you guys were originally speaking with her. The Archmage River left you all, along with taking Morgana back to where she was, but Morgana did inform you that she would, upon recovery, inform you when she felt safe enough to have you come back over so she could hear more about your travels. And now you guys currently stand just after watching the priest Cassandra go back inside after hearing a loud bang. I believe you all were looking for a place to stay.
What time is it approximately?
It's approximately like maybe 5 o'clock. It's been a long day.
Well, this has been an eventful day.
We should go to I don't know. When was the last time we slept?
You slept.
time to go.
You slept on with Albert originally, like as you were making your way over. So the last time you slept was, you have slept. It's obvious, like obviously you haven't just not slept at all.
Okay. Oh god. What's up? Oh, no, hold on.
I'm going to turn to Alex and I'm gonna say, "Oh, Alex, you know, I'm new to the city. Do you know any places where a wizard could get some materials for spell recording?"
I'm also new to the city. I just arrived here today. Perhaps if we look around, I'm sure we could find something. Would you all want to go seek a tavern while me and Marin look for paperwork for spell copying? Blank, are you there?
Sorry, I can't tell what it's cutting out.
Are you having trouble understanding what anyone's saying?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying.
Okay. Alex and Marin are saying they're gonna go look for materials to go copy spells. Are you looking for anything?
Is there a magic shop?
Yes. Make me an investigation check to see if you can find wherever this magic shop might be. And I'm also gonna roll investigation for Alex to see if he can find a store that will hold the spell components that he needs.
Wait. Oh, and he's gone.
I see. You're good.
And
Did you roll? Let me know when you roll investigation.
we updated my stuff on reroll, right?
Yeah, it's already updated.
Okay.
Hello, Jeff.
I'm Okay.
Welcome
Honey.
back. We missed you.
How's it
Welcome
been
back,
actually
Jeff.
having to talk to people?
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't tell anything.
Before there's confusion, Blank, as you are looking in an alleyway thinking that the magic shop is obviously somewhere suspiciously hidden, Alex then keenly points over to an ostentatious looking building over to your right, in the Wingtrap district.
Okay.
You see a very unusual looking building with like glowing arcane lights flashing off of the edges of it. It is shaped like this weird imagine like rectangles being stacked on top of each other and inside of each other, forming this weird looking building. But if you look vaguely into the interior, you can see that the space inside of it does not match the actual exterior, as though it's slightly bigger on the inside and looks like a fine mansion. And you see like these beautiful tapestries of like this blue and purple and gold aligning the place. Jeff, are you up to date on what you missed?
Not one fucking bit.
Okay.
I stream for a reason. I stream. There's videos. You could have easily sat there for the 2 hours.
You're right. I meant to and I didn't.
Okay.
There, I also
You all
Hey,
got
what's up?
You all. Oh yeah, this is Kaz.
Yo, hi.
You all got attacked by fake guards. You ran over to a church, and the professor that got attacked healed.
Wait, they
The
were fake
Archmage-
guards? Wait, I'm so confused now.
Yeah, it was.
They have plastic chest mail.
They seemed to have material on their chest plates that was not matching what the guards.
We stopped an assassination.
You stopped an assassination of a professor that had drawn you guys in.
And Voldemort healed up.
You met the Archmage that you were going to talk to, but did not discuss deeply enough what you
Are
guys
you
were
saying
about.
that people didn't do my job for me?
No, we didn't. We almost died, and then we left because we have no clue what's
We got
happening.
saved because of you somehow, though.
He was kind of busy.
Which
He was kind of busy also.
We can
Uh,
go back tomorrow.
You can, I mean, you could, Alex can message him anytime, but Alex and Marin are currently, who's the new, if you want to describe Marin to Jeff.
Okay, so I'm a really pretty, like, short elf wizard. So I have these, like, very thick, lavender robes that were pretty obviously homemade over, like, a peasant dress. And I have, like, giant books, like, just strapped to my thighs, and I have a huge backpack. And I have a little rabbit in my arms right now.
You would know the name of this rabbit is Candy Tuft.
My rabbit's name is Candy Tuft.
Nice
Uh,
to meet you.
Is that like
And I have,
Say
like,
hi.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah,
hi.
like-
Hi.
I have short strawberry blonde hair and freckles and green eyes.
And the rabbit looks like this.
It just really reminds me of a killer bunny from Minecraft for some reason.
You know, if you fuck with it too much, might just end that way.
Sup,
It really ended that way.
I'm
for one
a
of the assassins.
big scaly
And-
blue dragon.
And this is what the rabbit looks like.
You are looking like a big scaly blue dragon with two swords on
Blue
their back.
dragon, got it.
That's all you gotta
Blue
know, man.
dragonborn.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Yo,
Fire
wait a
attack.
second. Is that the rabbit that fucking kills things in
Minecraft?
No. No.
Familiars cannot take the attack action, so no.
So it can't.
It's not the rabbit from the Holy Grail.
No, it's not that. No, it can't murder like that. It wishes it could though. Candy Tuft definitely does wish it could pull a Monty Python.
I fucking wish it could too, considering it's on my side.
All right. So next up, so you guys are just currently in the city. It's up to you what you want to do. Morgana made it clear that she would contact you to talk to you more again.
Her name's Morgana, is she?
Huh?
Her name's Morgana. That makes sense.
Yeah, she said she would contact you through River, who bitterly agreed, and would let you know when she was comfortable with people coming over to interview you guys because you have traveled to places that she was interested in, including Wonderland.
Is that that's about the most I can do without having to spend 30 minutes looking up stuff.
We sound fun.
You mentioned the unholy place.
You know, you aren't back there, and his voice hasn't been back, so they are very scared of whenever I use the voice. Hello there.
Stop it.
Oh,
I had to be
Stop
in the
it.
next room.
PTSD.
You did have to listen to me talk like that for a while.
Wait, where's Jay? Is Jay not making
Jay
this
is
up?
not able to come tonight. He has an engagement. But so with that in mind, so Blank is looking for a magic shop. Alex pointed it out to him as well and was like, "This is probably also where we're gonna get what we need."
Of course.
And you guys walk in the direction of the magic shop. Is there anything you would like to look for within the city, Jeff? And Evie?
What level of place is this city?
What level of?
Or like what's the population level? Like what kind of city am I looking at?
It's pretty big. It's like a large city. It's a capital city of a kingdom.
So it's like Washington.
It's really big. Yeah, it's like LA.
You said Washington, I immediately thought of state because that's where I am. And I'm like, a city the size of Washington State.
Not the size of Washington State. Jesus, no. But it is big.
How big is Washington, D.C. actually?
There's a lot of subsections of Washington, D.C., to be honest. You kind of clump together with it, but aren't technically part of it, so it's...
Okay.
What?
Baltimore.
So as you guys are walking in the direction of the magic shop, there's nothing in particular you're looking for, Jeff?
I kind of have the best armor I can get. I have like one of the better
let's go through
swords.
the magic shop so that way you guys can get that out of the way.
Yeah, let me think a little bit.
Yeah. And then you guys can think if there's anything you want. As you guys walk inside, you smell a waft of like sugar plum and like very fine herbal scents. As like you look around and there's like various layouts of like fine papers and like very well done looking materials on the walls. You see very like on the rising staircase upward, you see like glass chambers that seem to be holding a variety of magic items. As you guys open the door, you hear the bell go ding-ling-ling, and you see in a puff of pink smoke and glitter appears a ostentatious-looking gnomish man with like a fine red hair with like a mustache that's been perfectly twisted.
Interesting for him to leave in that moment.
Sorry, I cut out. The man appears and goes, "Salutations all, how may I help you? Welcome all to Mermisto's Magical Emporium."
Were we in Shiro by any chance?
No. And fuck you. Well, how may I help you, fine sir? As he, like, points to you, Blank, the bearded elf in front of him.
Do you have any offensive items for sale?
We have a cacophony, as he snaps his fingers, and you see the glass sheets rise off of the actual, like, stationed sections they're at, and flow towards and behind him and rotate around him as he goes, "We have a variety of different offensive weapons right here. What in particular would you be interested in, my fine sir?" As they're all spinning around him, you see a a really refined looking crossbow that seems to have this slight purple sheen. A short sword with these fine dwarven runes that seem to coat it. A great sword that seems to be coated in like these icicles that kind of like permanently consist on it, even though the temperature on it is unnatural. Most of the city is pretty warm, especially because of the actual black obsidian exterior. But this sword itself seems to radiate like this like crackling cold energy. And then you also see sets of armor that he is rotating. You see like this like very fine looking set of like blue dyed leather armor, as well as like a very fine custom made breastplate that seems to be made of a very like, it looks like silver but also has like this slight rustic sheen on it. And then you also see a glowing blue shield that has like an exterior of gold ribboning that has like this like blue aura within it. So it's like a gold exterior and then like arcane energy on the interior of the shield.
Okay. Can I ask what the frame of reference in terms of cost is for the city?
Well, I would say for the crossbow and the short sword, these enchanted items would cost you about 500 gold pieces.
Oh shit! I saw that coming.
The mariner's armor would cost you about 300, as it is uncommon. However, it is quite easy to make in my taste. In the case of the mithril armor, that's going to cost you a solid 700 gold pieces. The sentinel shield is also uncommon, will cost you 500 gold pieces. And the Frostbrand greatsword, that will cost you a heaping 50,000 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I see that?
I'm afraid not. You're going to have to put some money up front if you're going to hold it, my friend.
How much to just hold it?
Probably about 5,000 gold of the cost. I've known many thieves in my day, young man. I'm not to be swindled by anybody.
I'm like, I'm kind of like bent over looking at like the small things on like the bottom shelf, like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you suck ass at all the games and you can only get the shit from the like the glass cases.
You do.
I know that feeling wrong.
What can I do for you, young lady?
And I pop up and I say, oh, do you have any inks?
Absolutely, we have all sorts of different kinds of things. Are you talking about ritualistic inks? Are you talking about specifically arcane spell scrolling, spell copying?
Yes. And I pull out my scroll of sending that the professor gave me, and I like roll it out and I say, I need an ink to transcribe this into my spell book. And then I turn to Alex and I say, oh, and you would probably, I don't know if you have this spell, if you would want to...
I do have the spell, but we did talk about maybe exchanging Find Familiar.
You don't have Find Familiar? And I like pet my rabbit.
It was not one of my specialties, but I do appreciate your rabbit.
Oh, you're gonna love that one.
He deals with a lot of death. I think it's a good thing if we get some life in him.
Okay, I mean, if that's the way you want to put it, Vorbor,
Was I wrong? I mean, you're a necromancer.
Listen, just...
What? He's what?
I'm a necromancer. What? Is there a problem?
No.
That sounds like there's a problem.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like there's a problem.
So, with necromancy, it is for you? You would not frown upon it, especially because the way that you think about magic. Necromancy isn't innately evil. It is just a form of magic that is to be not explored deeply because of the obvious aspects of it, including the corruption of dead bodies, the manipulation over like life, the fact that it is not a healthy form of resurrection. In practical terms, it is frowned upon to practice it to a higher form, if that makes sense. So doing higher levels of necromancy are not approved upon. But if you do something as simple as like Toll of the Dead or like Spare the Dying, Ray of Sickness, things like that, that's not out of the question. Pause fear, spells like that. Like, all of those spells are not frowned upon, but things like animate dead
I mean, yeah.
is heavily frowned upon.
So it's a personal thing, not a political thing for Marin.
Yeah, like, if you ask Alex more questions, I'm sure you'll form whatever opinion you choose on the way he goes about things. But, yes, he is a necromancer.
Okay. Sure. And, so I asked the shopkeeper to peruse some of the inks.
Okay, so he pulls out, he, like, snaps his fingers, and you see off of the shelf these jars of ink that seem to float around. You see one black, colored ink that seems to be primarily for, spell copying. You have another spell ink that seems to be, like, this, like, slight blue that is held for ritualistic. It has, like, weird glowing particles inside of it that slightly glow outward. And you also see a weird purple tinted that seems to be for specifically spell scrolls when you want to create spells.
I'm looking around at all the ink like floating around my head, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like with a big dorky smile, and I like,
oh my god!
And I reach out and I like almost touch one, but then I'm like, wait, that's probably way too expensive.
These are some of my lower valued items, although they are quite expensive, depending on the quantity at which you would need them. You are potentially trying to copy a paper. In that case, I believe for copying, I'm double checking.
It is 50 gold pieces per spell level, so...
It is a 3rd level spell, so it would be... So you will need 150 gold pieces worth of items. Will you be able to afford this?
Ouch.
As he looks at you and sees you slump over.
I like dust off my shoulders. And
wait, what are we trying to pay for?
We're trying to pay for 150 gold pieces worth of paper,
ink and paper and
so
stuff.
she can copy a spell.
Yeah, and I look in my little bag, and there's just tons of like silver and loose copper, and I.
What kind of spell?
A 3rd level spell. Sending.
I look back up at the shopkeeper, and I am like,
can I persuade him to
another day?
Sure. How do you persuade him?
I have 5 gold pieces.
Hold on. Well, before she does that, can I sneak the amount she needs into her hand without anyone noticing?
Sure, if you would like to.
I need 145
roll a sleight of hand
pieces.
check. So this would be, so keep in mind it's not actually the quantity of the material, but the quality of it. So it's just that you need. Yes.
That's the tag.
So the thing that these materials are specifically made for these things. So this is not like custom ink. This has to be properly manufactured, properly crafted. This is like potion work, essentially. And with the papers is a very specific.
I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
So as I'm checking my bag, I like
you
being
feel
like, oh
all
shit.
of a sudden, Marin, without even noticing, you feel all of a sudden as like the paper you need is in your bag as well.
Oh no, is she gonna give me the gold? Is she gonna give me
That is not
She's
even
giving you the
shirt.
materials you need.
That'll cover your bare knee.
Cass, you're forgetting to press push to talk.
You see someone walking like that?
Wait, so did you steal the paper or did you give me money?
I gave you the money.
Oh, you
Okay.
gave the money?
So
Yeah.
I
just have...
thought it was the.
Okay.
Yeah, I
when
thought you were stealing the paper.
Okay, so you go to the register and you grab the money that you need, using your, okay, this is actually gonna be a multi-step thing, because you were just standing there to my
No,
knowledge.
it's my money.
Oh, okay, that's fine, okay. You all of a sudden notice as 150 gold pieces are sitting in your bag.
I kind of like... Because I don't remember having that. Can I insight check this?
Sure, roll an insight check.
If $1,000 just appeared in your wallet. That's a 6.
Fuck, did I steal this? Did I somehow steal this? Where did this come from? And you're like looking around and you don't know where the money came from.
That's... And I look at the shopkeep, will be no problem. I need 150 gold pieces worth of ink and
Very
paper.
well. As you watch in his hand, as fine, like, special crafted parchment appears in his hand, as well as ink.
I'm like trying to keep my cool as if I didn't just drop like $20,000 on something. Thank you.
Thank you.
Then I take it very gingerly and I very carefully put it in my bag.
And then I'm gonna need 50 gold pieces worth of paper. And he's gonna remove that from his inventory. Alex did have money, but I put it there in case you murdered him.
So how much gold did you sneak me? 145 or 150?
150.
150? Holy shit. Thank you.
Don't look around text.
As he goes, is there anything else? Is there anything else that you need?
I mean, I'm still looking.
Evie, I don't think that's correct. You missed a 0.
Yeah, I think she did too. Because
What?
that gem was worth 10k. I remember that.
It was.
Yeah, I remember very clearly. Those rubies were no joke.
Wait, really? I thought it was 500 each.
No,
it was
no.
10k.
Let me look at it.
Wait, no, I'm
time.
like pretty sure you guys said 500 each.
No, I said 5,000 each.
What? Hold on. I was not aware of this.
It's
You have 10k.
I told you this. Yeah, no, it's
God,
500.
stop it.
I was
It's
so sure you
1,000.
said 500.
No,
Yeah, I
no, I
thought so
said
too.
5,000 each.
There's a reason I've been saying 10k this whole time.
Okay,
I
well,
thought you
I'm
said 1,500.
gonna have to go back and do the math later. But for right now, that's fine. Also,
Yes.
is there anything that would work for me?
For you, what is your specialty? What would you be inquiring particularly?
Anything
Anything for stealth.
Yeah, anything for like stealthiness.
Most of my stealthy products have been out of sorts. I haven't had anything particular.
Because all the stealthy people steal them.
Okay, so how about anything that does like high damage that doesn't cause too much like flare, like it's not too noticeable,
Too noticeable.
or like
I
ups
do
my
have
damage.
He snaps his fingers again and goes over and says, well, this light crossbow is technically helpful for you in particular. This light crossbow is a enchanted weapon, so it should be more usable than an average one. This one will cost you about, let's see here, 300 gold pieces. Additionally, there is the possibility of, and he snaps his fingers again, these are quite rare, but if you so wish, I have this potion of Hill Giant Strength, which will cost you another 300 gold pieces, as well as this potion of Storm Giant Strength. This one, however, costs a ghastly 50,000 gold pieces.
Marin is like wide-eyed, like I had no idea things could even cost that much.
So about
That's
the
like buying a
crossbow.
dog. Huh?
About the
What's that?
crossbow. What's special
Yeah.
about it besides it being light?
It is a very powerful weapon that is enabled to have enhanced shots. It's a +1 weapon. So it would do +1 to damage and +1 to attack. So it would make it easier to hit.
Hey Daniel, quick question for you.
Yes.
So, my two classes kind of how should I put this? They contradict each other with the armor that I can wear.
You can do either, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
you get all the proficiencies of a new class when you multi-class.
Yep.
Daniel,
Yeah.
question about my thing.
Yes.
Did Identify give me the spell?
You can cast as a ritual. Yes.
Yes. But what does identify do? Because I can't.
And
seem to find it.
identify tells you what an item does and what it is.
Okay, but it doesn't let me recreate it later.
It doesn't let you. Yeah, no, you can't recreate something later with identify. You can just know what it does and what it is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take another look around this magic shop, see if there's like any scrolls or books.
Okay. Roll me. Actually, don't roll me here. Hold on.
Okay.
I apologize. I actually didn't have spell scrolls written down, even though I wrote them earlier. Is there anything in particular you are interested in looking for?
I'm an abjuration wizard, so that will take priority. But anything that I could like keep in my own spell book.
Okay.
And in terms of books, it doesn't necessarily need to be magical, just nonfiction.
Okay. There are no texts in here of There's no text that I think would be useful for you in this place for what you are interested in. There is a spell of Cure Wounds. There's a spell of... No, you can't. It's not something you could write down. There is, however, also invisibility, which would be of interest. Do you want to hide? It is. It would cost you 200 gold pieces.
Duly noted.
Are there any
The only items that you could afford in this place would be the Guiding Bolt spell. You can't learn it, but you can use the spell scroll. That costs 50. And Druidcraft, which you already know, and Cure Wounds. All of those are 50 gold pieces. And even then, you can't really afford
Does she
these
have
right
any
now.
books? Just regular books.
You have to tell me what you're looking for as a book. I can't just be like any book.
Does she have yes?
There are books for him. It's also him.
Okay, so I'm going to try and look for like a history book about, you know, the realms, or like mage history, even a biography.
Hey,
Uh,
Mary,
What?
what
I
of
mean,
those
yes.
spells did you like looking at?
And how are the scrolls
The
displayed?
spell
Actually,
scrolls are also displayed in glass material. Essentially, it's like the Rising Staircase has like each these different glass framed materials, and whenever he snaps his fingers, he can control them and move them around.
So cool.
she shows you the one for invisibility. This is a spell of invisibility.
How much is it?
Be pretty cool, huh?
It is
What?
200 gold pieces.
No, you can't possibly.
What do you mean? The materials it
I'm
costs.
talking to Blank.
Oh, sorry. The effort it takes in order to purchase this is quite expensive.
Here.
Everything
to
is here.
learn it.
To learn it? Well, I would probably need about 4 hours and probably an additional. Or wait.
Is visibility abjuration?
It is illusion.
I would need.
There are no abjuration spells
Yeah.
currently displayed, I believe.
So she kind of like thinks for a second. I would probably need about 4 hours and
50 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces, because it's a second level spell.
It is. Oh, you're right. It is.
So I would need 100 more gold pieces worth of ink and parchment, and 4 hours to copy it into my spellbook. But then I would know it.
Would you be able to teach Alex by any chance? Later on?
I like turn and look at Alex, and I'm thinking,
I mean,
yeah.
yes, with your spellbook, I would be able to.
Yeah, Alex can copy anything from my spellbook, and
I
vice
would
versa.
need-
But
I would still need the ink and materials. So, and it's not my specialty.
understand why the wealthy are the ones who are
I
becoming
buy it?
wizards.
Yes.
And you guys just pay for the materials yourself.
Very well. We'll have to get money somehow.
Can I give you an IOU?
How much money do you have, Blake?
353. I think minus like couple copper, couple silver.
Here, let
Yeah.
me do the math real quick.
It's gonna cost 200 for it's 200 for the scroll, 100 for you to copy it, so it's 300 plus Alex copying it is another 100, so it's a total of 400 gold pieces to do this.
Yeah.
If you want Alex to learn it, Alex could you can also, if you want, just say Alex learns it and then Marin learns it from Alex. It's up to you, but either way, it's gonna cost 400 gold pieces to do this.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
by the
like
way,
sweating, staring at you as you try to make this
Yes,
decision.
yes.
Evie
Oh,
was
yes,
asking
Evie?
about cool arrows.
Evie, there are not any enchanted arrows currently in the spaces. He's like, we unfortunately out of those as well. There seems to be some strange affairs going on in the north. The
I'm sorry,
northwestern.
wait, what do you mean strange affairs?
Strange affairs going on in the northwestern section of the continent over in Orcrest. It appears that parts of the Leviathos army are marching in that direction.
Why?
Oh, I was not informed. They simply commissioned me and I paid them.
I hate people that don't ask questions so much.
So, what do I know about the Leviathos Federation? And because we're in a different, I'm in a
You're-
different empire.
You are not. So it's hard to describe. Imagine you are still technically from the Federation. You know how Ukraine isn't technically the same thing as Russia? But Russia.
Just the way you
Can we get an updated map, by the way, at some point, Daniel, for like just which sections are which?
Yeah, like it's basically just Draconis Ignil is its own like kingdom, but the Leviathos Federation essentially is the one who has overall sovereignty on it. But they still,
You're saying they're a city-state, not a state.
well, they're not a city-state; they are a kingdom. It's just a kingdom that is partially ruled by the Leviathos Federation. They all have joint agreements with the Leviathos Federation.
Okay, is it
about how
like
they work.
It's like a country with the UN, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
the Aztecs.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like the UN, except less. Like, if the Leviathos Federation makes a statement, then they have to follow it. But if Draconis Ignil makes a statement, then that's still the same thing for the kingdom, if that makes sense.
Oh,
so the king
it's just like a
doesn't have
federal and state thing, then.
It is not. It is kind of.
But assume that the states are separate countries.
They're all separate, different. They're kind of like all different separate kingdoms. Yeah, they're all different separate sections. But
But they
and that's
all
why they
report to one
operate
person
differently.
when it comes down to it.
It's basically just Leviathos Federation is the federal power, and then the state power is the kingdoms.
Yeah.
So Draconis Ignil is one of those kingdoms. You, Marin, grew up in Draconis Ignil as the kingdom.
Where is that on the map? Better
Yeah,
question, where are we
The
on the
thing
map?
you're in is Ornalta.
Okay, I'm just gonna buy it, by the way, just so we can just get that over with.
It is. It's in both. You're okay. Here, wait. Let me show you a map. Let me pull up a map to clarify things.
I need. Where are we? First off.
You're in the city of Ernalta. Here, let me just pull up a map.
Yeah, you're saying a name that has nowhere on my map
Okay.
from 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold
right, I
on.
forgot we had that.
Yeah. Here. Okay. This is fair. Let me clarify. So,
Are we in the mountains? I have a feeling we're in the mountains.
hold on. I have to just open this up and share screens.
Oh yeah, Marin.
Okay.
Yes.
So you see? Do you see what I see?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this first. Yes.
Oh, it's not labeled. Why
Wait.
is it not labeled? I don't know why it's not labeled, because I labeled it earlier.
Can you show us
This section right here is Draconis Ignil. Or Ernalta, sorry. This is Ernalta right here where my cursor is.
I can't see your cursor.
Yeah, wait. Can't see the cursor.
It's frozen.
It also just... It was just also zoomed in on the mountain. Like the really small mountain. That's kind of off to, just off to the right of the constellation of convergence.
Give me a
It's not
sec.
small. It's the lonely mountain in the middle of the map.
Aaron, how about we do this? I
It's
provide
right.
you with...
It's right next to the Land of Remnant.
Okay.
Is where you guys currently are, but that entire section is Draconisignel.
Like that stretch of land. That's kind
That
of...
stretch of land. Yeah.
In the Federation, I'm guessing is everything south of the mountain.
The Federation is everything southeastern. Yeah, except for the constellations of the Convergence. That stuff is not.
Yeah.
You are from the Federation. So here's Draconisignel. The Federation owns all of this.
I'm sorry, are we seeing something?
I'm showing Kaz.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing Kaz a little map of the territories.
I thought my Discord was broken. So I know.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in general because it's not done yet, but it's here.
It's something.
It's something, yeah. Just to help clarify.
Sorry, question guy's back, so you know things like this are gonna happen.
You're good. Here.
We kind of just went on a long spree of tangents there.
Here it
I just
is.
don't know where I am. Like, I have no fucking clue where I am.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
I don't think
You're
anyone
in a
knows this one.
store.
You're in a store. Okay.
Oh,
So-
we're over there. Wait, we didn't have to cross a bridge, did we?
You're in the. No, you didn't. You guys flew on a dragon.
I remember
and
flying on a dragon.
You're in
somewhere,
the
but-
pink section currently. That's where.
We
That's
are
where
in
the.
Draconisignel,
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
and then
in the
at the
capital
very
city of Ernalta.
the capital city of Ernalta. Thank you. With that in mind, did you have any other questions before I continue?
Orcrest is southwest, right? At the very bottom, the white and blue section.
No,
like
no.
Lakeland?
Orcrest is the
No,
mountains.
it's like the right. Oh, wait. What?
Oh, Orcrest is the mountains.
Wait,
okay.
I thought Warcrest was to the left of us.
No, Orcrest is
Let me
above
know.
you.
Okay. So my question is, where was the army coming from?
The army was coming from the northwest. Over.
So they're
if you-
moving toward Orcrest?
They're moving from Orcrest, is what I'm saying. Oh, they are going. Yeah, they're going towards Orcrest. You are correct.
Who owns the mountains? That's the dwarves, right?
Orcrest. Yeah.
So the dwarves or crest is the
I mean,
dwarf
they're not all
land.
dwarves, but the kingdom of Orcrest
Okay.
owns the mountains.
And the Federation soldiers are marching on the Dwarven Kingdom?
They are marching in that direction, according to
Oh
what
my.
the magic shopkeeper put.
I feel like this was something that like was supposed to just suddenly go over everyone's heads, and then I'm back.
No. I mean, it's fine. I was like, oh, hey, someone actually asked about this. Cool. Okay.
That's good.
The Federation is quite a hungry beast, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would agree.
They're a
Shopkeeper.
bit aggressive.
How many arrows were commissioned?
Well, they took my whole stock of explosive in the enchanted arrows, but we're talking a good maybe 50 total enchanted arrows.
Do you think that's enough to take down an army?
No, not frankly. It's barely enough
When
to
you
take.
say that, Marion just like stares at you. Wait a minute. What?
Well, he doesn't necessarily need to take out the army. He just needs to take out the heads, and 50 arrows would definitely be enough for that.
What's the plan here? Do you have something against the Federation?
No, I'm simply just asking questions, to be honest.
I'm afraid I'm getting a bit uncomfortable, actually, about you asking me of my other customers. We don't have a privacy policy, but I don't think it's quite fair for you to keep asking me about my business.
Hey,
Now,
anybody
the
can ask
more-
me about my business, man. I don't care.
I'm so sorry. Thank you for your time.
Wait, is there anything else you wish to purchase? I believe you were considering this scroll of invisibility as he spins it around the air.
How about we make a deal? I pay for the spell and the materials, as long as you teach Alex and about what they say inside.
You're talking to him?
Yes, I'm
No.
talking to Marin. Marin.
That's 400 gold pieces.
Is it 400? I thought it was just 300.
It's 300
No,
for Marin to learn it, but 400 for Alex to learn it.
It's, yeah, like, because how wizards learn spells, they have to copy them into their spellbook, and that's a certain, like, flat rate.
Yeah. But I don't think I can help Alex learn it just yet. I mean, when Alex has the money and the materials to teach
Like,
him.
let me talk to the shopkeeper really quickly.
Yes, my fine dragonborn friend?
I just have one more question for you. So, let's say these prices are haggling prices. Is there?
No, they are set rates. I'm sorry. Do you have a problem with the prices?
I was wondering if maybe we could bring, since we're doing a bulk order essentially, if we could turn it down to like 350.
Make a perception check.
Oh, good God.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my.
Yeah.
What did you say the price was?
50 gold pieces.
Very well. I will lower the price to what is fair, as I am a businessman and I do need to make sure I get my dues.
Mhm.
You are ordering a total of 400 gold pieces worth of items. I shall reduce the price on the spell scroll by 100 gold pieces and making it a total of 300
Deal.
gold pieces the cost.
Deal.
Deal.
Very well. Here you are. Subtract 300 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Whoever's paying.
That would be me, I think. Unless Evie wants to take it over.
Unless Evie wants to cover the fucking price of all the money she fucking has. None of you know that Evie has this absurd amount of money.
No, I'm pretty sure I know she was hiding something with her money. I specifically remember.
Yeah.
You don't know how much.
I don't
though.
know how much, but
It's
I
not.
can.
It's not like you see Elon Musk with no knowledge of him and like,
That's what I was saying,
man
like,
has a lot of money.
I don't think it's 10,000. I think it's like 2,000.
Yeah. With that in mind, as he goes, very well. Is there any other purchases that you would find of interest?
Oh, yeah, the books I asked about earlier, so just,
Yes. So, with history, no major history books come by you in the shop. Most of them are explorations of the various realms of Arcane, very basic books, some of which you've read.
How much are they?
Which ones are you looking for in particular?
I'm looking at things I haven't read, so...
Okay. For you, Blank, each book seems to be ranging between 10 to 50 gold pieces.
Think about wild magic.
None of the books would be affordable to you. No, there's not. Most of my books have also been brought out, as most students have seemed to be purchasing their textbooks for the semester.
Can I ask the shopkeeper if he knows anything about random magic acts happening around people? And if he has a book on that?
Well, I would not have a book on it. There was, however, there's probably a study at the academy on it. There are multiple individuals in this world that seem to have sudden surges of arcane power that we've been studying for a very long time. I would insist that you go to the Arcane Academy, though, for that, although I'm not entirely sure if...
Would I
Well,
even
that's
be
all for
allowed
that
in?
matter. That's all I'll say on the matter.
Are they treated humanely by any chance?
Yes, they are people. I would imagine, though, obviously anyone who poses a danger to the general public might not be as permissively allowed.
Do you mean criminals, or do you mean just too powerful?
Sometimes they're one and the same.
Blake, you don't got nothing to worry
Okay,
about,
fine.
buddy.
I know. I just want to see. I just want to know.
Well, very well. Well, you have given me quite a sum of money. I thank you kindly for your business.
Can I ask you one more question about those arrows? Just a general question about the
Very
style of
well.
arrows.
What is it?
So, explosive arrow.
Yes.
How big is the explosion radius?
Tis a minor explosion, often used for igniting other materials, such as black powder.
What about
you-
acid? In the acid arrow?
The acid arrows. Are you interested in purchasing these?
more just
Why are you asking?
Curious as a general, like, trying to figure out what exactly an acid arrow does.
You have given me quite a fair sum of business. However, I would not say that I'm in the category of information. It is the Empire's business that is being dealt with. The Federation, my apologies.
Are you the only magic shop in town?
I would imagine not so. I definitely have business around, although I would say they're paltry service compared to my own efforts.
Oh, of course.
Which
But
wouldn't hurt me.
seeing how you don't have any arrows, could you tell us of a place that may still have them?
I will have mine refined and completed within the end of the week, excuse you.
We're not gonna be here in a
not
week,
gonna be
man.
here in a week.
Well, if you want your arrows, go somewhere else then. I'm not going to help you with that, you assholes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Guys.
You
I guess we do understand our welcome.
all of you. As you guys are about to move, the rug under you shifts you and moves the floorboard over to the front door, where you are then popped by a wind of force out of the door.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
that sounds rude. All we're doing is asking where we can
It's
find
a
other
general
wares that are-
question, man.
You're just going to waltz into a store and ask about their competition and think
No,
that's
no, no,
what
no,
we
no,
mean?
no.
No,
The
no,
acid
no,
arrow.
no.
The
did not ask
acid
about
arrow
the
question, but he dodged.
And I did not ask him to tell us where his competition was because we didn't like his wares. I asked him where they were because they weren't there.
And that doesn't seem rude at all to you?
I mean, I do agree that it was a little bit
So-
rude, Blank, to do that, but again, he wasn't. It's just a simple
Little bit
question,
rude,
man. All you gotta do
but-
is.
You guys
level
hear
rude.
the bell go off as like a red dragonborn wearing like seafoam green robes walks by, ringing a bell, going, "All crest radicals from the north have ravaged Maynor ore trades of platinum and are to be challenged in court or face severe political consequences. Gotstall has sent word and will be embargoing livestock from the northwest and will march into Orcrest territory if they do not comply."
Can I
And continues to repeat that as they go
can I
down.
do a general intelligence check to understand that?
Yes, yes. Go.
Yeah.
So essentially, Orcrest was not giving enough platinum to the Federation, so now they're marching on them in order to try to get more out of it. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay,
12.
so
Okay.
sounds like they're
With a basic understanding and also your understanding of what the Leviathos Federation is. The Orcrest radicals often is seen politicized. Likely what they're doing is saying that some territories have people who are less happy about having a political alignment with the Leviathos Federation. Orcrest is very protective of its lands, and the Leviathos Federation has had in the past attacked it. And the only reason that they're not being aggressive anymore is because they have put specific specific trades between each other that have been organized. So political alliances.
But now that trade is unprofitable and they're exploiting the people of Orcrest, they're getting mad.
Some of them are. Some of them are annoyed that the they're annoyed in general because the Leviathos Federation is essentially exploiting their labor for their own benefits by doing unfair trades. because it's not as though it's like a very even trade. It's more of like a, we need to have them stop attacking us, so we'll deal with them. So there's essentially an excess of material being requested by Leviathos, specifically in rare ore categories that would have been reserved more so for Orecrest, and because it is their major import and therefore is important for their economy. In regard to Gotstol, you know that to be the what is called God's Chair, which is the castle of the king of the Leviathos Federation. The main ruler. Yes.
What's the name of the king of the Leviathos Federation?
You actually don't know right now.
So do I know what's going on with the Leviathos Federation, or was I hanging out with wolves during all that?
You don't know it because Daniel doesn't know where he wrote it down.
Marin can explain it a little bit because I remember Daniel.
I will tell you the name of the king once I have an actually okay name because I've been changing it for.
I'm just talking about in general with the Leviathos Federation.
What's up, Jeff? Yeah, what are you asking in general?
Do I know about them exploiting the shit out of people?
You know vaguely of them. They're not exploiting the shit out of people, but what they are doing is essentially taking advantage of. Well, I guess there's no difference. They're taking advantage of their aggression and the fact that they rule nearly 2/3 of the continent over the remaining kingdoms available by requesting absorb. Basically, you know how like somebody
they're requesting more than there is of, so that they can create an excuse in order to attack them.
I mean, not creating an excuse. They're more so being like, cool, yeah. No, I'm explaining a different thing to Jeff. And then you can explain. I'm sorry. Yes. One of the things about the Leviathos Federation is that Orecrest is smaller than it, and also would be very costly to go to war or to deal with any major conflicts at any of the borders. Therefore, they are giving a lot of leniency in terms of the price of their materials to the Leviathos Federation, specifically the government and whatever they request. Some people are less okay with that because essentially it's like them getting 1/3 of the amount of profit they should be getting from their hard work.
Yeah, they're getting robbed.
They're getting robbed. Yeah, that's that. Okay, Marin, if you want to go for it.
So, hearing that and remembering growing up in the Federation, even if it was rural, I just say, the Federation is, I mean, it's not perfect, but, they come into these places and they sort of turn trade into tribute with the smaller nations, and they just gradually kind of exploit them until suddenly the smaller nations have nothing left. I'm not surprised that things are getting violent again. It's unfortunate, though.
Yeah, remember when you asked me if I had an issue with the Leviathan Nation?
I don't recall asking you that.
Or with the Federation?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I got an issue now.
I mean, you don't know the whole story. The Federation does a lot of good. I grew up there my entire life, and I've never had many problems.
See? So they look after their own people. Good for them. How they get more people seems to be a little bit, screwy?
Look, Draconis Ignel
Sus.
isn't perfect either. Didn't you hear what Professor Morgana said about the Dragonborn supremacists in this region?
That
tried to kill her?
That was Archmage River.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She said it too, I thought!
I don't think she did not discuss it.
Well, Dragon Bars are superior, obviously. That's why they have a whole town.
Wait, there was a Dragonborn town? I wasn't there for it?
We're in it.
Oh. No one explained that one to me.
Yeah.
No offense, this is on you. The country is called Draconis Ignel.
Okay, listen. What was the last place we were just in?
Wasn't that an illusion area?
Yeah, and guess what? There's no. I'm talking about constellation of convergence. Was there any constellations in the ground?
Probably in the sky.
Not on the ground though. In the land.
Were there any
Constellations are
constellations
everywhere.
getting converged?
Jay wouldn't think that they're everywhere. He wouldn't know how many there were.
They're still
Um,
counting.
As you guys are walking, is there anywhere else you guys would like to look? I believe.
Real quick, can I just look down at my civilization thingy, or not civilization, my citizenship thing,
Yes.
and determine the price of it
Sure.
in terms of material? In
Sure.
terms of material only.
In raw material, that thing costs probably about maybe 1 gold piece.
One
The
gold
reason-
piece.
However, 1 gold piece here, the material is custom. So it seems to be the obsidian ore materials that surrounds you is made up a part of it. It's the metal that it consists of. So it seems that it's more so the reason it would in this city it would cost you probably 1 gold piece. In another place, it could cost up to like who knows, like maybe 200 gold pieces or more.
Okay, so everyone keep their citizenship thing for when we melt it down later.
It's a rare material, and citizenship in the city is not easy to get. You don't have it.
I look over and I see it and then I sort of go, the what?
Be mindful that also you don't need one as long as you're with people that are, and you're in the city already. If you leave the city, that will be a problem.
I don't have one of those.
Oh. That's interesting. I thought you lived here. Or,
No.
well, around here.
No, I'm from pretty far away actually.
How far
I
away?
was just going to school here.
How far away?
All the way in a city called Dirk. It's not that big. It's back in the Federation. In the Refracto Forest?
Yes.
Near there?
Okay. Could you fill in my map anymore by any chance?
Yeah. Okay.
You have another book.
I do.
No.
I don't know what happened because my
Well,
up-to-date
you can find it later.
It's not-
up-to-date map
it's
is
not
messed up.
important
I'll
right
fix it.
now.
I will fix this map and send it to you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not updated. I updated this earlier, but whatever.
I'm
I'll find
sorry.
it. I have so many maps. It's okay. So as you guys are walking, isn't there a bookstore you wanted to go to?
Ooh, bookstore.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could stop by a bookstore, if that's okay with
I
the
would
rest
love
of you.
that.
Oh, okay.
As you
Alex,
guys
how
are,
about you?
I mean, I'm not one to put aside more reading.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
I would be perfectly happy with that.
I'm kind of following Alex with like a swing in my step, and I'm kind of pestering him, like asking him if I can see his spell book and like what spells he knows and where he studied. And,
you already know where he studied.
I know what he studied,
but like about where he studied. The
If you want, you can ask him the
Cryptopolis
questions as we
Hexacle.
go. Alex kind of goes like, well, here's some of the spells I know. I've been trying, different things. I don't know, I specialized in necromancy for a long time, so
How good is his handwriting?
it's really good. It's
Ooh,
elegant.
your handwriting is so
It is,
it's nice.
It's not like sharp, it's like flowy and like this very like cursive-esque like style.
Does he have like what language is his spell book in? Like his personal notes?
His notes are made in Celestial primarily.
Guess what? I can read.
Yes, you can read his personal notes. You notice that the name Elvandra comes up a bit in some of his personal notes.
I'm gonna tuck that in my
It
brain.
says things like, Elvandra recommends that I don't use this rune, because it puts too much of abjuration magic inside of the spell. Or things like Elvandra advises that I apply myself more towards, I apply more of the hold person spell mechanics from that. in this, things like that. It seems that whoever Elvandra is, she's giving him advice for spells. With your experience with spells, you would understand that this is very... What she's doing is leading him in specific schools of magic and trying to help him.
Oh,
They
you
both
both
left.
died.
All right, so as I'm being like nosy, I'm gonna ask Alex. Oh, who's Alvandra? Was she a professor of yours at the Pansophical?
I'm hearing this, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I said this out loud. I'm not like being quiet. I'm.
Oh, that was his old girlfriend that murdered a bunch of people.
Way to break that subtly, man.
Elvandra...
That's funny, except it's not funny at all. Blank.
Elvandra is a partner. She's my former partner.
I heard the former in there.
She was a very close friend that lied about some things to me. And I've been spending time with these folks ever since to try and get better. But she got me in trouble at the academy, and now I'm not able to return to the Cryptopolis Pansophical.
She got you into trouble. That's a subtle way. That's a slightly understating it, isn't it?
But
Blank, maybe you should stop talking.
Me and Alex walk ahead.
Wait for me.
Are you pulling him ahead?
Yeah, I'm pulling him ahead.
Okay, you pull Alex ahead. Blank, how was that?
That was fun.
How does Blank react to that as Alex, like, you see his head get a little red?
Oh, I just continue speaking to Marin about how his old girlfriend pinned murder on him.
Make me a wisdom saving throw before you speak any further.
Oh no. Old person.
I'm not even mad about this by Alex.
Wait, wisdom saving?
Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
Not shutting up.
Yeah, a saving throw.
Okay, wait, I gotta find. Where is it? It's only +2. I hope this goes well. Nope, it did not. I got 4.
You suddenly feel the urge and feel compelled to not talk about this anymore.
Man, I thought it was gonna be hold person. You're lucky.
Hold person only lasts for 1 minute. This lasts for 8 hours.
Oh boy. Do I notice that he cast a spell on me?
If anyone would like to roll a perception check, you can see Alex is doing this subtly.
I kind of just, I guess.
I'll roll a
to be
sleight of
honest.
hand check for Alex.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
I don't even need to pay attention to it. I notice Blank shuts up, and I know something's happened, and I just assume.
You see that Alex cast a spell on Blank.
When I see that Alex has cast a spell and I get excited, I'm like, oh, what spell was that?
Suggestion.
Suggestion. Oh, have I heard of that spell?
Yes, you have.
I've heard of that one. Do you have that one on your spell book?
Yes, I have all my spells in my spell book.
Oh, of course. What am I saying?
As you guys are walking along, you hear another ding crier. This time they are wearing the same gray with gold lining robes that you saw at the Church of St. Tornus. And you see, Cardinal Lasolin falls ill and places Bishop Pridgem as the lead representative in the Church of St. Torus as she recovers. And he repeats that as he goes down the street.
The bishop of the whom what and the what now?
Cardinal Asolin falls ill and places Bishop Pridgem, Pridgim, as the lead representative in the Church of St. Tornus, which is where you guys went, as she recovers. St. Tornus is the church of God, why am I
By who?
Why am I blanking on?
By who?
Huh?
What's the guy who replaced him?
Bishop Pridgim. Pridgim.
Wait,
Yes.
Daniel, can you see
Yes.
roll text?
I can.
Okay.
I'm not reading it. Why should I
He
be?
doesn't pay attention to it. That's the thing. He owns the server, guys. Like,
Oh,
Alright,
right, I forgot about that.
This is the temple of. This is essentially the Church of Arathis.
which god is that? I actually remember that name. What god is
God.
that?
This is the goddess of civilization.
Thank you.
Oh, right.
With that in mind, as you guys are walking, you guys go now down to the Tailpone district, the lower district of the city. And you guys find a small little shop with a wooden sign in front of it that says the Scale Spine Bookshop. As you guys enter, you hear another little bell ring, this time a little bit more rusty, as you see just lines of books, different tomes of all sorts of binding and size that are laid out in various aisles, sort of like a library. And at the front desk of the store, kind of in the corner, you see an old halfling man kind of rises up and goes, "Oh, why, hello there, how do you do?"
What race is this guy?
Halfling.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to him in halfling. And I'm gonna greet him. I'm gonna say hello in halfling.
Hello. Interesting. How are you doing, young lady? What might I do for you?
Oh, I'm doing well. And I look around at the books. I'm like, quite a collection. Fuck, that was
That was a
a firework outside. Oh my god.
What might I interest you?
I was wondering if you had any nonfiction, anything about anything arcane related, or just some general history, biographies, magical history, things like that.
I might have just a few of the things. As he moves over, you see he's slightly hunched over. His back seems to have been in some degree of pain. As you actually did, Alex kind of goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here, sir, I can help you with that." As he's like, "What?" And Alex touches his back and casts Cure Wounds, and you watch as the back slightly fixes.
His cure wounds.
He took Magic Initiate as a feat.
Oh my god. I see Alex do that, and I'm kind of like, how did you do that?
I've been studying other realms of the arcane in order to be more helpful. Necromancy
AKA, this party needs a healer.
was
So
very,
Daniel's
was very
giving us
important to
one.
me. And
I
one of
am
the
healer. I just have been gone.
One of the realms of
Yeah.
necromancy I wasn't really able to fully understand was the ways that it helps life. I was trying to find a solution deeper and deeper into the specific intricacies of of undeath, but I never really explored life magic, like Cure Wounds, and the energy in the earth itself, evocation magic of the elements.
That's very interesting. And then I turn back to the shopkeeper and I ask him in halfling if he has any books about philosophy.
He actually does. So here's the books that he shows you. He shows you Arcanists of the 7th century by, it's the 8th century. But you don't want to write these down until you purchase them. But Arcanists of the 7th century by Shamasha Czech.
Just you don't need to read all of them. Just read them.
Okay.
For your own sake.
No, I mean I wrote down because they are important too.
I'll write down the authors of them.
Okay. And then there's Gutter Kong, which actually Alex goes, "Oh, this reads as Good King." In Leviathan. Sorry. Gutter Kong. Alex goes, "This means Good King." And then
In what language?
In a variant form of common that they use a lot in Protopolis, known as Leviathan.
Oh, interesting.
And then you also get the conceptions and discussions of immortality, which is like, this is one of the good books in philosophy I have within this estate. It speaks over the conceptions of lichdom, of vampirism, explorations in that realm, and also the lives of the individuals we know about. There's also one that is literally called Gods and Culture.
Do I know what a lich is?
Yes. Liches are well acclaimed forms of arcanists. They are scary because they are people who take necromancy to such a high degree that they end up using other people's souls in order to maintain it.
What is the book called Good King about?
You skim it. It is a discussion of... I have not written the name of the king, that's why it's... But the king of... It discusses the family, the greatness and history of the Leviathos Federation, and how it spread of its territory in order to share its greatness with the rest of the world, industrialize it, allow it to become more become better. And most of it shows various examples of how they improve.
How much are each of these books? I say in halfling.
The one you are holding right there, Gutto Pong, will cost you 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
The Arcanists of the 7th century costs 1 gold piece. Gods and Culture will only cost 5 silver pieces, and then the Conceptions and Discussions of Immortality costs 3 gold pieces.
So 3 gold pieces for immortality, 2 for arcanists, so 2 for that, right?
Yes, 2 for Arcanists. For Gutter Kong, it is 1.
I can only afford 2 of these books. I want all 4 of them.
Alex goes, I'd be happy to purchase these.
I mean, we could read them together, or like switch them off once we like.
I'm okay sharing. It's okay.
Okay.
I have a little bit more money left over. He goes and purchases them.
Wait, does he buy all of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here you are. Which one did you want to start with? I'm going to start with Conceptions and Discussions of Immortality.
Can I also read one?
Yeah, of course, Blank.
What are they again? Can I get the one about arcane?
I'm going to just copy and paste this into the group chat.
The 7th century one.
Amazing. Oh damn it! I wanted.
Arcanist of the 7th century.
Alex hands Marin the 7th century book.
I'll give that one. I'll give that one to Blank because he
Okay.
did buy me 200 gold pieces worth of shit. So
okay.
I will read Gods and Culture first.
Okay. You give then you read Gods and Culture.
I'm gonna start. I might be a fast reader. I can't read.
I will give you more information as you read it, and I'll tell you how much of the book you complete.
Hey, Alex.
Can I hold on to these for brevity's sake because I have a lot of book holsters.
Very well. I appreciate it.
Yeehaw.
He hands you all the books. Would we like to go then look for a tavern?
I'd kind of like to go to the library.
Yeah, same.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check to see if you can find a library.
Well, we know Marin, and she was planning on going to study in the school, and I would assume that she knows where the libraries are.
Of course I know.
17, by the way, for the investigation check.
I can.
Oh, okay, so we just find it anyways.
Yeah.
So Marin, you would know. You can't get back there. Unless you have one of the professors let you in.
Okay.
Is there no other libraries in the city besides that one?
You haven't seen
Libraries as a public service is a very new concept.
It's
That is-
really not, but sure.
No, it really is.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is a very
When
new
you think
concept.
about how like books used to be handwritten, yeah, they
Even
are.
during the
Most of-
printing press, it cost like $50 for like.
The cities that you went to are specifically hold libraries because of the religious purposes. of
I
them.
understood that as soon as I thought about it and realized that it was just from that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
How long's it been since the professor went to go rest and recuperate?
it's been about 2 hours. I'd say about 3 hours.
Hey Alex, do you think by any chance you could message Professor Morgana about re-entering?
Could, but I don't know if she would be okay with that. It's 8 o'clock.
We should
Oh,
probably
8 p.m.?
go to the
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
to the tavern then.
I know a professor in the school.
What do you let us in?
Yeah,
This hour.
he asked me to call on him anytime. I traveled with him for an entire month.
Oh, perhaps that would be helpful. What's his
Yeah,
name?
that would be.
He was Professor Inkstead.
Very well. Okay, if that works.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
But also, shouldn't we find a place to sleep?
How about you guys find a place to sleep and then message us later?
Okay. What are you guys looking for? Just
Over.
what are you guys looking for?
I'm something safe, but nothing fancy.
Are you
Okay,
just
and then
talking
in
about a
regard
normal
to
tavern? I just need a normal tavern. People don't fuck with
Yeah.
Dragonborn. I'm fine.
no, I know. Wait, Blank, you're saying that you want to go somewhere else and look for something?
Well, I was requesting specifically a room, drinks, and food.
Oh, okay. Just the way you look like as though you wanted to go somewhere else. By the way, Vorbor, would you want to look for a blacksmith? Because I know that was part of your.
I actually needed to do that too.
I have.
Okay.
I already have the sword. Like I don't really need a blacksmith.
Okay. So you guys find. Roll an investigation check for me. It's a DC 10. Anyone who wants to look for the tavern, I'm gonna make Alex roll as well. This is a DC 10. If
Alright,
anyone
I will
rolls a
do
10,
it.
I rolled an
then
18, man. Like.
Alex
I'm
rolled
really
a 20.
well right
Everyone
now.
has good rolls.
Same,
Or
but
Jeff.
I'm smart, so I got 22.
We both got 22.
Yeah.
Alex and Marin point in the exact same direction and nearly
Well, I
touch.
would not point. Pointing is rude.
Sorry. What would you? How do you explain that there's a tavern?
I
in the
would
district
probably,
right now?
as we're kind of like leaving the store, and I say goodbye to the shopkeep.
Have a wonderful day.
I kind of just like follow the smell of like beer and cooking meats
You
to a
and
safe
Alex
part of town.
move with exact rhythm as you guys pace perfectly in the direction of the
Spicy.
of the tavern. At which point he goes, I think this will do nicely, and you guys see what looks like a very nice looking, well crafted tavern that says the Cavern's End.
Oh, did he die?
No, it's called the Cavern's End.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did Daniel cut off?
No,
or
that was
me?
just you.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I actually died. I was like, I didn't get shot.
I thought you were
I was
referring
like,
to
Alex
Alex,
did
and I'm
not
already. I
explode
can't
and
handle
I,
another
like-
fucking half Alex dead thing.
Hee hee.
As you guys go in the direction of the tavern, you enter and see a finely dressed golden dragonborn woman who's currently handing out drinks. As you see, like a few people who are currently sitting at the tavern. It's not like happy hour yet.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for?
I thought we
I'm
were going to the
walking
library.
Oh, so you were looking for a library.
I thought
You
half
were.
of us were looking for a library, and then the other half were going to go look for a tavern.
Okay, well, for now, okay, so
Let's
here's
do
the
let's
thing.
do it in the morning. Just do it in the morning.
Yeah.
No library is open right now. Okay, as you guys are looking, you see inside the interior of the tavern just a few people spread around. It's not happy hour yet, so no one's like severely here yet. It seems like the workday is almost over. What are you guys looking for? Just do you go up to the barkeep? What do you do?
I go up to the barkeep and I say, "How you doing?"
Oh, hello there. I'm doing quite well. What might I do for you? You kind of look and be like, is she naive? All right. Hold on one second.
Jeff, you don't even understand. Like, a tiny little version of you was sitting in the corner of my Discord and just did that.
Let me hold on one second. I think I might have done the wrong thing I was intending to do.
I think you kicked Jeff. Wait,
I
no,
think I
you just...
did.
Wait, did you kick Jeff from the server?
I think I accidentally kicked Jeff from the server.
Serious shit.
Yeah, okay. So kicking means not kicking from the VC, but from the
I
server.
did not realize that. Also, did you see the reason?
No.
It says no. Jeff, why is it that this is the first time you decide to flirt with a character?
I don't know.
And
I thought it was funny. I don't see no Dragon Boards ever, man. What do you mean?
I guess
That
there's
is true.
Dragonborns all over this city.
Hey, a golden Dragonborn, man. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, you want to give me my rolls back now, please?
Yes, of course. Oh shit, how do I do that?
If you look, it says D&D server, and there's an arrow at the very top left. Click on the arrow. Go to whatever managed server is.
No. Literally, just click on my name.
Oh yeah, you can just do that. Right click on.
It says no rolls. Add the plus and add in all the rolls and make sure I'm a mod again so that I can.
Okay,
help
so
adjust
I will
things.
just give you every roll that I see, except for God.
No, you should totally give me God.
Yeah, that works.
There you go. Okay. Anyways, so as you guys are sitting there, as you guys are sitting there, she goes, "Well, I'm doing very well. What can I do for you, sir?"
I was wondering if I could potentially get a room.
Absolutely. How many people would we be considering?
Well, is Jay with us? I'm assuming Jay's with us, right?
Jay is with
Yeah.
you. So you guys can only have a party
6.
of 6. I can fit about 2 people per room.
Okay,
Wait.
how much per room?
It'll be 5 silver pieces per day for each room.
Wait,
Okay.
Daniel,
Yes?
do I know that Vorbor was flirting?
Yes. He did
It's
the
very
eyebrows.
subtle about it.
You were not being subtle about it.
Can I just go up to the counter and ask the person if they want to go on a date with Vorbor?
Sure, you do that, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, was I not making it apparent? I'm married."
There's a reason
so
why I just went for the
sorry.
rooms. I caught the hint. It's okay. He didn't. I caught the hint.
No, it's
I
quite
didn't
flattering.
hear
on that.
anything.
I appreciate it. However, no, I have a wife.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Very well,
Amazing.
sir.
Can I also get like 5 cups of your strongest beer?
Sure.
Who are you ordering that for? That's very generous, but
That's what costs a
I
solid.
don't.
That's what costs a solid 5 silver pieces for each drink.
Okay, I'll pay that.
So,
Okay.
how are we rooming up?
I'm getting Alex. I want to talk with him.
Okay.
Wait,
I
want Alex.
do you want to pose that?
I am going to when I hear that, I'm gonna like shove myself between Vorbor and Alex because I
Oh.
want to talk to Alex about magic.
Vorbor, perhaps,
Oh boy, he's getting the dice!
that's not one.
What does that mean?
Vorbor, would it be okay if I actually spoke with Marin and stayed with her. I kind of wanted to learn the Find Familiar spell.
I'd
And he
prefer
had
if you guys didn't get a room together.
What?
So that way you guys would actually end up sleeping at some point.
We will.
We're elves. We don't need to sleep. And we're students, so we triply don't need to sleep.
Wait, I keep forgetting Alex's elves.
You know, I'd like one night with Alex. Okay. After that, y'all can do your magic stuff. Y'all can room together and whatnot. I just need one night with Alex.
Okay.
You can have the time down here with him.
Nah, that's a
long
very
would you-
personal conversation that we gotta have.
Well, wait, can't we just do that in private and then just switch rooms?
We could do that, potentially.
So then let's do that.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'll room with Jay.
Okay, so
Jay's already got off the bed.
Yes, Jay has been napping the whole time, and Alex has had a disc floating with Jay on it.
Nice.
That's great.
At which point he brings Jay upstairs and puts them in the room. I will subtract 5 silver pieces from Alex's inventory. And he'll pay for the room. How long are you going to be staying, by the way? Because it's per night.
Probably just one night, right?
If you would like to do the daily rates, that's perfectly fine. I just have to ensure that you'll be able to pay up.
Yeah, one night.
I've got a good amount of silver.
Very well. If that's the case, then thank you very much. Okay. As you guys are settling in, and you guys kind of get set up in your rooms, I'm going to end the session there as you guys are figuring things out. Unless you want to.
I mean...
Okay. Actually, I'm looking at something. We can keep going for a little bit more.
If you guys want.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I have about 20 more minutes, and then I'll need to pop out.
Okay. Do we want to continue?
Yes, for 20 more minutes. I have about 20 more minutes before I'm like, ugh. So, for those who would... So, first off, Vorbor, what do you talk to Alex about?
1. Has Evandra contacted him yet?
No, she hasn't said a word to me.
Perception check.
Make an insight check.
Or insight check.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, let me roll. Yeah, he is being honest.
Secondly.
Yeah?
What? How many spells do you know?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35. He has about 35 spells. Not including his 5 cantrips, he knows a total of 40 spells.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't say that in public.
There's no...
He has a lot of spells.
I'm sorry, but why does he have this many?
Because
he went to how?
Pansophical, one of the most prestigious arcane
went to
academies.
the doobly boob,
The Cryptopolis Pansophical gave him the resources he needed to copy spells. So he just had to learn spells.
How many years was he there?
He was there for a while. His parents died at such a young age.
Didn't they die at 12 or something?
Okay.
He was there for a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense to me. I was like...
Why are you asking, boy?
That was more just a general question I was just kind of curious about.
Okay.
But thirdly...
I haven't heard anything from Evandra. I've tried messaging her a lot.
Do you think she's still alive?
I don't know. She faked her death. Was the last time I saw her. She told me she would tell her. She told me before she put herself in the near-death state. For I believe it was gentle repose, feigned death. before she cast Feign Death, she told me that she would contact me when she was ready. And that she would cast a spell to ensure that I would not die. Was the last thing we ever spoke about.
Okay. I don't remember the last bit. I think the last bit's a little bit new information. Cast a spell that so you don't die?
I don't know if she was being truthful now that I've looked into it. I don't have any... I've tried using Detect Magic. I can't see any arcane energy that would show I am invulnerable to death or anything like that.
Yeah, but...
Or not Detect Magic, I've just looked.
The way that you just phrased that makes me think...
I thought I was going to be a lich.
Huh. Yeah?
I thought that I would become a lich when I died. I thought you all were going to kill me.
Nah, we didn't really want to kill you. At least I didn't really want to kill you. You're still just a kid, man. Like...
Yeah, I know, Borbor.
But anyways...
Can I go knock on their door?
You hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Blank.
What's up, Blank? What do you want?
I was wondering if... Can I come in, first of all?
Yeah, you can come in for a minute. What's up?
The door's open.
Okay, now I close the door.
Okay.
And I ask whether we should contact Zoloft and maybe tell him about the world-ending stuff.
Did we already
might-
contact him about
I
that?
don't know if
We
you
did
have...
not.
While some people are willing to believe what Vorbor says, we don't exactly have very much evidence that would support some of the things he's talking about.
Will it hurt to try?
I mean,
could
we do
try
have
and
the
message
dude of
Zoloft
imagination
tonight.
on our side.
I will message Zoloft in the morning, and I'll message whoever else I need to message in the morning.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, and I think we're all going to sleep.
Is
where's
there
that
anything
fucking-
else you would like to...
Well, I'd like to drink like 8 beers and then go to sleep, but that's about it.
You get
Beers.
wicked wasted.
My, you wouldn't get wicked wasted. You would piss your pants if you drank that much beer.
Yeah.
That's a lot of liquid.
You nearly piss your pants and go to sleep. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Yeah.
I'm still talking
So,
with Alex, by the way.
Huh?
okay.
What's up?
I'm still talking with Alex. Just
Yeah. So what do you continue?
So Marin is downstairs. She ate her food, but she didn't touch like the beer at all. And now it's warm, and she's just reading the Gods and Culture book,
Okay.
waiting for Alex to come back down as the evening goes on and on.
They haven't talked for that long. It's maybe been like 10 minutes.
Okay.
But Vorbor, what? Continue.
So another thing that's just general question: how do you feel about Marin in the group?
I mean, I appreciate having another Arcanist. I haven't spoken to one in a very long time.
Hey, quick thing.
Yeah.
Marin is getting impatient that you're taking so long, so she's gonna send Candy Tuft up to Alex's room.
It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's that very
I'm gonna make some
patient.
rolls.
She's like, oh, it's taking them so
Jeff,
long.
what's your passive perception?
It's okay, it's through the door,
13.
so...
13. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Talk about what you want to talk about. What are you just sending Candy? Tuft to
So,
listen?
I just... They're taking so long.
It's been 10
So,
minutes.
yeah, I know. She's like that. So, I send Candy Tuft up. I like whisper to him, go see what they're doing. And I have him just stand outside of the door and listen.
Okay. Do you use his sensory perception?
Yes, because
Okay.
he's a rabbit. He has
Okay.
advantage on perception.
No, is he listening? Or
He's
are
listening.
You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay,
I don't know
cool.
if that would. Does that
Continue, Vorbor.
does he still have advantage or no?
So okay, just double checking. It was below. Or she rolled above my passive perception. Okay.
It's hearing.
Okay.
Oh wait,
What was that?
that's passive wisdom. Wait, what the fuck?
No, you're good. What were you? So you asking Alex just about how he feels about Marin?
Yeah.
Marin?
I'd say I'm only gonna catch like the second half of that. So.
Yeah. I think that Marin is very intelligent, and I would like to learn from her. I spent a lot of time focusing on my studies, and Alondra was the only other Arcanist that I really gave my attention to. I studied hard, and I would say that I'm quite a capable Arcanist, but to meet someone else who seems to excel at this is nice. I don't know, I would like to try and talk to someone who's my peer.
Fair enough, man. Just, don't get caught in between two different things.
What would I be caught between?
Take that as you will.
Okay. And then you hear Alex be like, well, I'm gonna go back down.
Alright, man.
Unless, is there another question you have?
Shoot, wait, no, Candy, stay there.
I guess, just in general, what do you think of the entire group? Like, do you see yourself actually being a part of this group and being friends with everybody, or?
I am friends with everybody.
Good. Okay, I was just hoping that's what you meant.
I mean, I don't exactly have anywhere else that I would be going.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm wanted in the entirety of Orcrest.
Forget about that at some point.
Downstairs, I like spit out whatever I was eating, like halfway.
So, okay.
I would prefer it if we don't discuss that openly.
Yeah, no, agreed. But okay, you were in Orcrest. Sorry, now that I remember that you're in Orcrest. You were in Orcrest for a long time. How is the people's... Like, how is the college feeling about the Federation?
They do have some students there who come from the Federation. The college is pretty independent from most organizations within the capital, but they do obviously work with it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that they do not like the Federation's practices, specifically in the way that it utilizes magic with technology. It feels like they are using magic in a very unhealthy way.
Explain that a little bit more. What do you mean that they're combining magic and technology?
Well, they like to use arcane runes in order to enhance various spells. They don't just specialize in the preservation and teaching of magic. They specialize in making it so that way it's more powerful and versatile and dangerous. Some people consider it a good thing. Now there's more opportunity than ever. Some people consider it a bad thing, because now you are messing with things that you can't control.
What do you think it is?
I think that magic has so much that it could bring to the world, and I think the fact that we don't try and seek to improve it is a flaw of the Cryptopolis Pantsophical. And that I agree with that. Federation seeks out to use more powerful magic that we'd be less comfortable with in order to improve everyone's lives.
But what if in improving everyone's lives, they also diminish the lives of many?
The expansion of magic is not a bad thing, and it helps the general populace. The people in Orcrest are the ones who are dealing with difficulty from the Federation out of aggression. The Federation is not a perfect thing, but in regards to magic, they can do good. One sole aspect of a region is not a representation of the whole.
You're not wrong. But the leadership inciting it does show.
If you think that leaderships is the only representation of a country, then you are...
That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying leadership shows the motives behind the purpose.
I would be wary of presuming anything about anywhere until you actually investigate it further.
Yeah, I'm getting a general sense.
I understand. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Fair enough. Good night, Alex.
I'll talk to you later, Borbor. Alex starts making his way towards the door. Honey Tuft.
Yeah, when Candy Tuft like sees, I'm like, come back, and
Candy Tuft rushes downstairs
okay,
as Alex opens the door.
So basically, how Find Familiar works, I can see and hear through my familiar, but I can't see and hear from where I am. So Mara kind of tried to like subtly be like pretend like she was just spacing out in her book while I was totally spying on your friends.
Yeah, no one.
And then when I heard that Alex is wanted all throughout the continent, I like choked on my food. Throughout Orcas, I choked on my food, and then when like a minute later, not responding to anything you said, I kind of come to and I'm like, oh, sorry about that. What? Did you say something to me?
Arashi is the only one downstairs.
Wait, no, I'm downstairs.
No,
I've
Blank,
been drinking,
Blank is
remember?
too.
Oh, you are drinking downstairs?
Yeah,
sorry,
I think that's why she said everything.
I
Okay,
was
so you're
very
just
lost in my book, until I choked. Yes.
Alex
I don't
walked
think that's
down
quite
carefully.
that.
Should I make a deception check, DM?
Yeah. Yeah.
make
Yeah, that should be a deception, and yeah.
Insight check then.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Candy Tuft is gonna give you the help action.
What? Okay. And I got another low one. I got a 6.
You got a 6. What'd you roll?
That's great because I got a 7.
She's telling the truth.
Okay. Can I just really quickly ask her if she knows anything about random magic surges nearby people?
I don't know, DM. Do I know that? Should
You've
I?
heard of wild magic sorcerers?
Well, there are sorcerers who are sometimes born with rather chaotic magic, but other than that, not all of us can be so lucky. Sometimes, most of us have to study to get our magical abilities, and I kind of just return to my book.
Alex continues downstairs. Hi, Marin. Did you want to discuss some spell casting?
Yes!
Can I just yell really quickly while they're going upstairs, don't bone each other?
Blank, make
Oh my
me
lord.
a... Hold on.
I don't care about sex, all I want is magic!
I know. Let me see.
True, but this is kind
Make
of chaotic.
me a...
Blank is chaotic.
Yeah, it's fair.
What is the save? Hold on, I need to see what the save for this is.
Wait a minute. Is Blake still talking? I thought he had silence cast on.
No,
That
he
was a while
didn't.
ago, though.
He had suggestion cast.
Suggestion.
He had suggestion cast on him. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nate?
Yes.
Huh?
Wait.
You blank. Blank is making the Constitution
I
saving
know.
throw.
Yeah. Ooh.
You are shrunk to the size of... Oh, I can reduce you to one size category. Okay. So you are reduced to a small creature as you are now the size of the chair you were sitting in. And I'm now shrunk. And as Alex goes, fuck you, Blank, and walks upstairs.
I'm walking out of our room, by the way, to go join Blank in drinking.
Blank, the cup is basically the size of your head.
Can I climb it?
You can attempt to climb it. As you guys go into the room, is there anything you want to roleplay, Alex?
Wait, did I hear the fuck you Blank as I'm walking out of my
Yes,
room?
you did. You did the fuck you, Blank.
Alex, what did you do? Alex, what did he do?
He shrunk himself as Alex continues past.
Like, call Candy Tuft up to follow me, and
Candy
any
Tuft
helps.
comes with. As you guys go into the room and begin to discuss magic, and Vorbor and Blank drink for about an hour. Blank, you are a tiny fucker.
Can I still drink? Can I
You
still
can.
Would he get drunk faster? Because he's
You would. You get wasted off of whatever the drink you're on at the time.
Can I go swimming in it too?
And you guys continue on with the night, and that is where I'll end the session.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Did they hear me?
they will. They can't. Wait. You sound like a pipsqueak. You're like, "Hey guys!" Like very high.
No, before when I said don't bone each other. Did they hear me and then shrunk me?
Yeah, he heard you and then shrunk you.
Okay. Okay. I kind of expected that.
Alex does talk to you about spells. It's cute.
Oh.
don't care about boys.
It's not sexual. It's just he has a very cute way about going about this.
He's so anxious.
He's very anxious.
He's such a cutie pie.
He has had a very hard several months. With that in mind, I will talk to you tomorrow at some point if we want to organize when we want to work it out, Jeff.
Yeah,
And
we can work it out later. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pop out. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Stop
So,
trying to bone Alex.
I'm
Please.
not trying to bone.
It really sounds like it.
It sounds like
Okay, you don't understand. Mara doesn't care about sex. She just wants
father
magic.
figure Warboard don't know dad.
Marin does
How
not
would any
care
of
about
us know
sex.
this? None of us would know this.
I'm literally like covered head to toe. I'm just like magic boy. I want to learn it. I got excited when the fucking headmaster cast attack thoughts on us. Gets fireballed. Oh, what a wonderful learning opportunity. I'm not
Okay.
interested in looking Alex.
Still, it sounds like
Nasty.
it.
Ew, no, gross. Marin is a virgin. Purity ring all the way.
See, father figure Warboard don't know dad.
Neither does crazy Uncle Blank.
Wait,
That's
wait,
true.
so we're done?
They were done.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Come here. Good. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Come
Are we
here.
going to
A
our-
man
Come-
and a woman interacting does not necessarily need to be sexual.
You had the most flirty voice ever.
That's
I second that.
girly voice, okay?
I second
I
that.
don't know what else to do.
Not even that, just
I
the amount of,
second.
like, excitement
I'm
you had. every
He's
time-
excited. He studied at the Cryptopolis Pansophical. I couldn't even get into this one, so I'm happy about that. He
Fair.
has 40 spells.
Yeah.
See, I
I
thought he was
thought
gonna
it was
stop
a
counting
lot.
at like 15, and then I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
20. And then he took another breath.
Do you know how many spells I have?
I kinda
Say
stopped
hi.
expecting when stuff.
Including
Well,
racial
hi.
abilities, it's like 10.
Say hi.
Wait,
Yeah,
Say
I have
hi.
that many too.
Hi.
And I'm a straight up sorcerer.
Evie,
Hi.
you're on stream, but I can't see it.
Hello.
Say how are you? Hi.
have
Say
no spell.
something.
Hi.
We all
Oh.
should make pictures.
Oh my
by
god,
the
I
way.
love this child.
When I have not work all the time, I will.
It's a 5-minute thing. to make profile picture.
Ow. What's wrong? What did I do?
Wait, what do you mean takes 5 minutes to make art of my character? That takes
Shut
a
up.
little longer.
Scream.
Oh no, this is like a profile picture for you right now.
I have a profile picture
the
for me.
server?
It's Sans. I like it.
Yeah, but there's also a cult.
Can you not throw your blanket on the floor?
I'm
What
not joining the cult.
What cult
your
and
cult.
can I join it?
What cult? What
It's
cult
the
are we
cult
talking
of
about?
the
There's like 3 of them. Can you
There's
not
the
throw
Freesync
shit at
cult,
me?
there's the Juice cult, and then there's what's the other cult, Evie?
There's the Pie Crew
Juice,
cult.
the
There's the Juice cult, and can you stop crying?
I don't think that's a cult.
And fucking
It's
there's the
part of
Juice
the
cult. There's the Juice cult. There's the Pie Crew cult, and there's the fucking what the fuck is it? Oh, the simp cult.
Juice or picker?
Yeah, I was gonna say simp.
If beer counts as a juice, then I'll join the juice cult.
Literally, my name in Kara's
Oh
Discord.
yeah, you're
Hard lemon juice.
Hard liquor juice.
No, hard lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Hard lemon juice.
Hard lemonade is gross.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what you get drunk off when you're fucking like 17 years old and can't handle the taste of anything else but don't want to admit it.
You should
Hey,
not
I
have
can't
said
handle the
that.
taste of
I
anything
drink
but wine
actual
coolers.
alcohol for the most part. I drink that when I actually just want to drink something that tastes good and I don't care that much about making a drink.
I don't know. I don't like Mike's hard lemonade. I like beer.
You like beer?
Beer?
I love beer. Yeah, I've drank like an entire 6-pack by myself.
I took a
Like,
sip of
on
beer
the
when I was like
weekly.
10 and I couldn't deal with it.
Well,
Dude, I
yeah,
like
when you're
Aula.
10, that's fair.
No, beer's just gross in general. I
Beer
fucking
is
hate it.
delicious. I
Y'all
love
gonna
beer.
hate
There
me.
is
I drink
There-
wine
I
coolers and
love
I'm not
vodka.
I'm not ashamed.
Wait, what'd you say, Blake?
Vodka.
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 Just straight. That's all I like.
Wait, I'm not legally allowed to drink yet, so I can't say this on stream. Don't drink, kids.
Drink, kids.
I'm 21. I have margaritas a lot that I create myself.
I'm still underage here.
That didn't stop me.
That's fair.
It's okay in Europe. Why isn't it okay here?
We're in Canada.
Oh,
Who's
wait,
in
hold on,
Canada?
Are you in Canada?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Wait,
didn't you
why'd you
say
say
you were in
where in
Washington
Canada?
like
I'm in
4
Washington.
seconds ago?
Wait, why'd you? Why? Okay,
Close
I'm
to
the only one in
Canada.
Canada, you
I'm
can
the
be
only
18 in
one in
certain
Canada.
provinces.
Yeah.
18 for Alberta and 19 for BC. And I'm currently 18. 2 months left.
Yeah, whenever the travel ban's lifted, Jay's gonna come hang out at some point. Either I'm going there or he's going here.
Can I join?
Yeehaw.
Sure.
I'm Daniel's roommate, so I will not join.
I actually met Daniel down in LA. I was down there for
Hey, let's
Aw.
my
go.
birthday. It was for my birthday last November.
Pause.
Daniel's the best.
I agree.
Ask Daniel about when he met me.
I think he told me about it actually.
Which thing?
When you met Jeff.
Yeah, I met up with Jeff.
We in and out so good.
Daniel gets in and out like.
Why does that
every
sound
single
weird?
Fucking week, like every week.
I would get it
Yeah,
every day.
where
if I
does
was down
In and
there.
Out? Where does In and Out
Oh
rate?
shit! They don't have it in Washington.
Nah, we have
That's
something
right.
pretty similar. We have something pretty similar called Delish up in Spokane. It's essentially like exactly like In and Out. It's just only Spokane.
So, have you been to a Tim Hortons, Jeff?
Oh, what?
A Tim Hortons. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Guess
Tim
not.
Hortons.
Okay, have you been
I
to
thought
one?
you said Tim Horton, and I'm like, huh?
No, it's Tim Hortons.
Yeah,
Have
I
you been
have.
to one? Okay, is In and Out equal to, greater than, or under Tim Hortons?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't even remember Tim Hortons.
Isn't Tim Hortons a coffee place?
See,
Or am I stupid?
no, you're right, but it's basically
Wait,
like,
that doesn't make any sense. That's like comparing a Starbucks to an In-N-Out. Like,
Yeah.
this doesn't make sense.
they have soup, they have sandwiches, they have burgers too.
I don't know what I don't know what any of you guys are
McDonald's.
talking about. I know
They're
about
fast
McDonald's.
Food, okay, that's all I can say.
Buddy, no.
Are you saying they're not fast food?
No, I'm saying that you cannot compare the two.
I mean, you can
like-
compare Tim
it's
Hortons and
apples-
McDonald's,
it's
and Tim Hortons and
apples and
Subway, and
oranges.
Tim Hortons
You
and...
you
What?
can compare McDonald's to like In-N-Out, but comparing a cafe to a fast food burger place, that doesn't.
It's not a
Okay,
cafe.
do they even have coffee?
Tim Hortons is not a cafe. Let me be clear.
Blank. Do you have Five Guys or Shake Shack or...
No.
Damn,
We have
you got nothing,
McDonald's, Subway, Wendy's, and Burger King. And I've been to Burger King 3 times in my life.
It's not good. You don't need to go again.
man. Burger King's not good.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Wendy's is so far ahead in the back. What?
You're struggling.
Struggling with what?
Having good burger places.
Say hi.
Good
Hi.
thing I'm Indian.
Hi.
There's like 50 million Indian restaurants in my city.
Where do you live?
I live in Vancouver normally.
Hi.
Vancouver,
No.
BC, or Vancouver, Washington?
Vancouver, BC. I'm in Canada.
Wait, you're in Canada too?
Well,
Yeah,
Means
me
you
and Jay
can
live,
drink
like,
beer.
an hour away. Yeah,
Time
me
to
and Jay
drink
live like an hour
beer.
away.
Yeah, I didn't know
Hour
that.
and a half on bus.
you don't want to talk to him?
I still haven't seen him once. Because he lives in like the
Okay.
most remote area of Vancouver.
Say something. Is it too loud? Is that what's
Yeah.
happening? You want to put it on
Sorry,
my
I-
ears?
Aw, baby. Cute.
By the way, when I refer to Vancouver, I'm referring to about 8 cities.
Can you not play with the mic? Thank you.
Yeah, more.
This
Okay.
is a lovely conversation, but I have to get up for work in the morning, so I'm gonna head
Me
out.
too. I'm actually dead.
Wow,
Wait, I
you don't
gotta
want to
wake
watch
up early
Avatar?
too.
Ah!
I'm
Why are
already
you
not
hitting
gonna get enough
me?
sleep.
No hitting. No hitting. Stop. No hitting.
Keep hitting. Keep
No
hitting.
hitting.
Keep hitting. Keep
No.
hitting.
Why are you laughing? No,
Come on,
stop.
it's a baby. I only have like 1 hit point. You can do it.
I have 22 hit points. Stop it. Stop. Why are you crying? Oh my god.
Peace.
Ah.
Good night, y'all. See you next
Bye,
week.
Cass.
Girl
Ah,
from
shit, he
Walmart.
just kicked my phone.
Bye, Cass. Evie, have you asked that girl from Walmart yet?
No, I haven't asked the girl from
It's
Walmart.
been like 6 months.
Listen,
Just do it.
I can't do it.
Evie,
What's the worst thing that's gonna happen?
I
Either
will
they say yes,
literally fly to your city and do it for you.
Do it for me. I don't care, but I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
Don't. I'm done from this conversation.
Evie,
No,
do you
No.
talk to them? Wait, do
No.
you talk to them just like as a person
Yeah.
instead of? Okay, how about you just instead of asking them out, just ask if they want to go to a movie. Not
I
on a
mean,
date,
movie
not
theaters
tonight.
aren't exactly happening right now.
Okay, sorry. Whatever you can do right now.
Nothing, cause can't talk. No. You guys stress me out. Everyone stresses me out.
There's no reason to be stressed out.
Clarification,
I'm
I stressed
stressed.
you out.
It's stressful.
What is the worst thing that happens?
She say no, and then we're not friends anymore.
Okay, so is the friendship worth it to keep your feelings a secret?
Yeah.
You hesitated a while on that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand the question fully.
Is it more worth it to stay friends but hide your feelings for her in order to just continue talking to her and torturing yourself every day? Or ask her out and she says no, and then the worst thing that happens is you guys don't talk again.
But also we're
Don't forget,
coworkers,
we're in the
so
third. She says yes, and you guys have a good time.
but then there's also coworkers, so like if it's a no and then it gets awkward, then I have to deal with that at work every single day.
Quit.
No, I swear to God, get back here. Ow! Don't
I don't
tell
think
me no. Go. Come here. No, leave the light on. Leave it on. No, don't
Are
touch
you
that.
babysitting your sisters?
No, I'm babysitting a nephew. Come here. Hey,
That's why they sound so.
come here. Come here, let go. Let go. I will fucking throw something at you.
Did you just curse at a baby?
Yeah.
Come here.
Did you
Come here.
curse at like a 2-year-old or something?
No, I didn't.
No,
I
not
cursed at a
2-year-old.
grown man, okay?
Oh, okay.
No.
Mhm.
Come
Why
here.
do I slightly doubt
Can you
that,
leave
though?
that calendar alone, please? Right. Yo, he's
This
looking
is
at me
a
while
calendar,
he's
not
still
a map.
touching it.
Currently,
What happened?
we're seeing we have no reason to believe you at the current moment. You didn't
Yeah.
just curse out a baby.
Kind of sounds like you're cursing out a baby, really.
Okay. I didn't curse. You guys are just listening. You're just hearing.
Sure, you can plead
Sure.
your case as much as you want to.
Go. You want the
You may
stuffed
not
animal?
believe it.
Go. Hey, go. Hey, leave it alone from here. Look.
Wait, baby Paradise is back?
Yeah, Paradise has been back.
Wait, it's alive?
It's
Wait,
not
we can
live,
join?
but
Okay.
it's
I
back.
thought Kara canceled that.
What happened?
Kara canceled that plan.
Yeah,
Well, she kind of uncanceled it.
Yeah, I guess that would be her re-announcing it.
One
so.
second. But don't come here. No
I
running
still don't
away.
understand why she doesn't just ask her out. Like, okay, my one big question is, do we know if she's gay or not?
What are you saying?
Who, Evie?
No, the person she wants to ask out.
No.
Say
I don't
hi.
think we do.
Say hi.
So we don't know that?
You want it on
We do
your
not
hair,
know that.
your ears?
Wait,
Hmm.
Evie.
Say
Are they
hi.
gay?
Hi.
Hi.
Say
Evie.
hi.
Evie.
Evie. Is the other
Evie?
person gay?
They're talking to me. Why are you so happy? Oh my god. Look at they're talking to me. Say hi to
Evie.
them.
Evie.
I can't hear you guys. Hold on.
Evie.
You don't want to say hi?
Evie.
No? Okay, well
Evie.
then bye then.
Evie.
Oh shit, you gotta
Evie.
pull my
Evie.
headphones. Fix your
Evie.
There you go.
Evie.
Evie.
I'm back. What happened?
Evie.
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 Yeah? Yes?
Evie.
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 Evie. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Evie, is
Okay,
the
you
other
ask the
person
question.
gay?
What happened?
Is the person who you want to ask out gay?
I don't know. She has mentioned that she is bi-curious in a conversation that we were talking about ourselves, so
So she might be into it, or she
she
might not.
might. But she's also shown interest in a co-worker we both know who is male.
Evie, hurry up and ask her out.
I'm not gonna.
And you're just
Watch, the
gonna
other
watch
dude's
your
gonna ask her out.
opportunity slip away.
I want to die.
When did we become a relationship counselor?
Oh, I've always been one.
Why did you hit
I am
me?
not. Wow. Everyone comes to me for
Can you
advice, right?
stop
Not
hitting
me.
me? No, my
I
sweat.
was in one for 3 years, so I at least have some experience. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, relationship advice isn't that hard. You just have to have an outside perspective of it.
True.
I mean, really,
Some
doing
things
things
are very common, so
correctly
you
is not
take
that
them
hard
out.
on paper, but when it comes to actually expressing emotion, that's not my strong suit.
Evie, how about next time you're high, you ask?
You know what? Fine. The next time I get extremely high, which is not legal, so I'm not saying that. Don't do drugs, kids. I will text her. How about that? Boom. I'll be right back.
You will text her
Or-
that
Or,
you want to go on a date with her.
You're all in the kitchen, right?
Specifically.
she just fucking does it right now.
I don't think she's gonna do that, but we can try.
I'm gonna try.
I'm down to try too. Also, have you had ginger beer? Like the spicy ginger beer that's non-alcoholic?
I have no idea. I don't drink that shit.
That's fair. Spicy ginger beer. Nice. It is very nice. I want an alcoholic version of this. That did not change that much.
Just put Fireball in it.
The problem is currently getting any material.
I'm back.
Chat, what do we think? Do we agree that Evie should just ask this person out right now?
Are you asking the one person in chat, which is Blake?
Yes.
Blake will
Wait,
probably say
wait.
yes. If he's alive.
That would be 3 people to 1.
Blake! Oh my lord.
I've been in stream
Oh,
the
shit.
entire time.
I just the cushioning on my chair just fell off.
Chat has spoken, Evie. Chat has spoken.
Chat has spoken,
spoken.
but I don't have to listen to it.
Blake, Should she just ask out the girl that she thinks is cute right now?
I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you.
Look, Evie, if you just did it, it'd
Then we
already
wouldn't
be
have to
over.
continue this. But instead, next week, next session, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Evie, did you ask her out yet?"
No.
Yeah.
I've been pestering her on and off for like 6 months.
Listen.
It's really been 6 months.
Give or take,
has
yeah.
been like 6 months. I remember that you said the first time you thought she was cute was the moment she started working there, which was about 8 months or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Do a coin flip.
Do a coin flip. Wait, what is it? I think. No, hold on. There's a command. Hold on. Let me check it. I'm not. No, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna do it for fun, but I'm not actually gonna do it. If no.
Do it in table. No. Do it in table.
In table, there's
one or two.
Oh,
Roll
D2.
1D2.
1D2. One
you do
is.
it, 2 you don't.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I mean, I could always just ask her sister to ask instead.
She doesn't know. She doesn't have any contact with her.
Yeah, but she can just take your phone and do it.
She could just find it.
She doesn't know my
Find out
password.
who it is.
She doesn't
could
go
just
to
show
Walmart
up
like
at the
that.
store.
So, Evie, what's your phone password?
Hell yeah. I'm fine with this.
Fuck. Fuck.
What are you
2
yelling
was yes.
about?
What do you mean? 2 was yes. 2 meant you do it.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to make me ask her out right now, and no.
Do it.
No.
It'll take you
No.
5 seconds.
No.
You don't even have to say if you go on a
And she's
date. Just
probably
ask her to go
asleep.
for
I'm
some
not gonna
coffee.
do that and have her
Just
wake up
ask her
for
to
that
hang out.
shit.
Just ask her to hang out. Just ask her to hang out.
We've
Don't
already
ask her to go
made
on dates,
plans
ask her
to
to hang out.
hang out. We already made the plans to hang out.
Oh, okay, so you're going on a date.
This is not a date because I'm pretty sure she's gonna bring her sister.
That's not a date. Pros and cons, right? Pro. You get it out
Well,
of
you
the way.
know-
She says no. Move the fuck on, right? She says yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
Cons.
What
If it
she
gets
said.
awkward, just
well,
don't be awkward.
exactly.
Literally,
Just don't be awkward, forehead.
literally, it's not as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So just do it.
Evie, if it's awkward,
I'm not hear you ever say, oh,
drop a
it's
ton of
simple
shit.
ever again. I don't
Won't be awkward anymore.
do something about it.
Yo, Evie just got shit right.
I think that was her cousin, actually.
No, that's my sister.
Oh, that is your sister.
Yeah.
Hey, am I on Are we on speaker?
No, but I can put her right next to the buds. Go.
Hello.
Hello. Hey,
Hi.
can you steal her phone at some point and just ask her out?
It sounds like there was an attempt right there. Oh.
I'm back. I turned it off.
Blake, you right.
My nephew almost hit me while she was trying to hold my phone away from me.
Blake's just clowning us.
That's why I said Blake right.
I hate all of you.
We're trying to help you.
I
We're
literally-
supposed to
I-
accept our help.
I literally hate all of you. Every single one of you.
You literally are refusing our help.
I didn't ask for help!
You clearly did since it's been 6 months.
Yeah, I'd agree with Jeff there.
Oh my fucking god. I'm ignoring you guys. You guys can talk to chat.
I'm saying Blake's right.
Yeah.
For clowning it, yeah, that was the correct move. I was saying you did good, Blake.
Oh, someone texted me.
Or was it her?
No, it's a friend.
Oh, you want to know what you should do? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking text her.
You know what? I'll text her, but I'm not asking her out. She's probably asleep anyway.
Text her. If she answers.
She answers, you know, you have the exact same timetables.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of sleeping as well.
Does she work tomorrow?
Yeah, she has the same shift as me, almost.
Oh, she does, huh?
Yes, she does.
I really just want to see a picture, man.
You want a picture?
And
Wait, I have her on my Snap. She's one of the girls on my Snap.
Oh!
That's very helpful for me.
You want my
I'm
Snap?
sorry.
Sure.
Hold on, I gotta find your DMs.
You click on my name. It's
You-
not hard.
You're not wrong.
Wait, which one is she?
She is the one. Hold on, what's an easier way of explaining? Because they're sisters, so they look pretty much alike.
Okay. So,
But
you know
she's-
the very first image you have on your story? Is she the one on the left or the right?
The right.
Oh, okay.
Message. Boom.
Okay, she's pretty cute. I would agree with that. You should just ask her out.
That's not. I'm not doing that. That's a strange last name.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Jeff, can I get your Snapchat?
Yeah.
Might as well. I don't know
Doesn't show
who.
your story.
Huh?
It doesn't show your story.
Okay, hold on. I'll send my
she
story to
probably
you.
has to accept it.
Yeah, I already accepted it. Hold on.
Wait, Vorbor, did you accept?
Yeah.
Well, you must have.
I don't think I can see stories that
I'm sending it to you.
After you.
So there's left. There's right. Ah, yeah, she's pretty cute.
Wow, I hate you guys. You guys are so lucky she doesn't watch my streams.
Wait, Vorbor, which one? Jeff, which one are you? There's 3 I see. Wait.
For
oh, no.
that?
Yeah, you're the pink one, right?
Oh. What's yours? Just what's yours?
Seattle, probably. S-E-A-T-L-Y.
Wait, you pronounce it Satley?
Seattle.
It's literally Seatley? Don't at me.
It was supposed to be 2 words, but I hate doing the underscore, so I just merged it into one and pronounced it the same.
No,
Wait,
Seatley.
what is it?
Wait, let me just
S-E-
double check.
S-E-A-T-L-Y, that's it?
Oh, 215. There's a 215 at the end. Didn't know that. Oh, you weren't any of the ones that I wrote. Or that I saw.
Did you do triple F or double F?
I did double... Oh, that's the triple F. I did
There you
double
go.
F. Okay.
She's probably not
Wait,
gonna be awake. I'm just gonna.
Wait, they changed Snapchat. I just realized.
So what?
No, they just changed how it worked. It still has the scrolling things, but you have buttons at the bottom. That's new.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use Snapchat at all.
That's fair.
Why did you send me a link? What was the point of that? Coco!
I'm wondering the same thing.
Come here!
Just cause.
Coco! Why are you slowly walking away from me?
I'm still kind of mad that Daniel fucking kicked me from the session. Like, kicked me.
He was trying to kick you from the VC.
I understand that.
And then he fucked up.
But I saw that and I was like, I'm mad. I don't even care if he didn't mean to do that. I'm mad. Like, that was very uncalled for.
I share location with both of you.
Why?
Because I don't know.
No, let go. Go, don't, please.
Very-
Please, I'm asking
very
seriously. Oh my fucking god.
Just to clarify, I am at a hotel 6 hours away from my regular home, and I'm going to be here for like the next 3 months.
Why?
Because my parents own the hotel, so I'm helping.
Oh.
Wait, Jeff, you shared your location with me, but you're not currently on the map.
I'm back.
Are you sure? How does that work?
Why did you send your location twice?
Oh, there we go.
I turned off my location. I was too lazy keeping
you're
people
not
on
that
and off
far.
of it.
No, I'm fine.
You're
Hold
about
on,
a 12-hour trip from here.
I'm gonna send you guys my location just for the fuck of it.
Wait, Moisten, Ariston Hot Springs? Sorry, you don't know him, do you?
No idea who that is.
Basically my best friend's brother.
Huh.
That's where I am. Did you guys die? I think they died. Did stream die?
Maybe.
Hello?
My stream's been dead for a while.
Has it really?
Let me just
Well,
try reloading.
refresh. Why do you have
Yeah,
multiple
reloading.
pens? Where did you get them?
What?
This child is crazy.
Stream. Let me unmute.
Am I far from you
Stream
guys?
seems to be alive. Stream appears to be fine, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. Question is, why is the music not playing? I put music. I'm confused.
I have a job interview
Sound.
at 10 tomorrow.
I work
Should
at
probably get 11.
1:30, and that's really early for me, and that's just kind of pissed me off.
I kind of want to do all overnight shifts.
Overnight? Gross.
Yeah, because
Work
it's
the
slow.
graveyard.
Yeah, it's slow. I'm awake at night anyways. Then just show up here in the morning, do whatever's supposed to be done here, and then go to sleep.
Fun fact, I only have 2 people from Discord on my... No, 3 people on my Discord. On the Discord. On my Snap.
Oh, Arctic?
Yeah.
You should really just...
Is he doing okay?
Yeah,
I'm not-
is he?
I'm not sure. He stopped talking to me.
He just stopped talking in general.
Yeah, I was asking if he's alright for a bit, and then he was like, yeah, just going through some things, right? But then, like, we were talking like normal, and then suddenly he's just like... I still see him around, so I mean, he's not dead, at least.
Weird.
Indeed.
Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it though. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night, guys.
Good night!
I'm glad I was able to actually make this sesh.
Yes, we almost died the first time we left. This will never happen again. Hopefully.
Please.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I don't get one shot again.
Yeah, hopefully.
That was
Alright, good night,
hilarious.
guys.
Good night.
Night. Hello, Evie.
Hello. I might call it too, though. My friend keeps texting me, and I can't really text and be on stream at the same time.
Ooh, is that the same friend?
No, it's not. I text her. She's pretty sure she's asleep.
Do you want to stay in VC? Because I'm very bored and I have nothing to do.
I can't, cause I work tomorrow, and my laptop needs to update
Alright.
and all this weird shit.
Alright.
So I'm gonna hop off.
Alright. Good night.
Good night. And then it was one. Bleach, thank you for coming. Everyone else that's lurking around, Thank you for chilling with me. Hope y'all enjoyed the D&D sesh. It was fun, even though I didn't say anything, but I was dealing with children. Well, a child that acts like they're
We're gonna have a sleepover. I'll sleep in your room.
oh no, now everyone's sleeping in my room. This is not gonna be fun. Ciao, guys.